Hey, good morning, everyone. Morning warm up here. So here we are at the end of the week. It is Friday. And my question to all of you is how many of you just look back and ask yourself, hey, how am I doing? Right? Am I staying on track? And there's a tool that I use in Brendan Bouchard's Growth Day app. I'll put a link to it in this morning warm up. And what it does at the end of the week, it prompts me just to do what's called a weekly life score and to really just think about, hey, am I living the life that I want to live? And I just want to give you, there's 10 things that it has me rate for the week. And so maybe all of you want to do kind of a weekly check-in because here's what I find. When I do this, I become more aware of the areas where maybe I could do a little bit better. And I become very aware of the areas where I'm dialed it in. And then I look to see why I dialed it in and what I'm doing. And, it's the things we've been talking about. So here we go. So the first one, weekly life score on a scale of 1 to 10. This is what it's rating you on. Energy. How is your energy this week? If your energy's low, then think about your exercise and what you're eating, things of that nature. And we'll talk about the next one on here, which is going to come to it in a minute, which is sleep. So number 2 is necessity. And what that means is, did you make success a must, right? Did you make putting your best out there a must? Was it necessary for you to show up at the top of your game this week, right? Did you make that a necessity? How do you rate yourself? Number 3, productivity. How productive were you? Were you doing or putting effort into things that mattered, right? Or were you busy being busy this week, okay? Number 4, influence. What was your influence like? So this week, I did a keynote talk in Spokane, Washington to quite a few real estate agents. So was I on my game with influence? Absolutely I was. Number 5, courage, right? Did you do something that scared you? Did you step into something this week that pushed your limits, that got you out of your comfort zone, okay? Number 6, movement, right? Did you move your body this week? Did you get out and exercise? Did you sweat, right? Did you get your heart rate up? Number 7, scale of 1 to 10. What was your mood, right? How were you as far as just being in that state of low positivity, high positivity? Were you living in the player quadrant or were you living in the victim quadrant, right? The negative quadrant. Number 8, very important one, sleep on a scale of 1 to 10. What did you sleep this week? Also a very important one, number 9, is nutrition, right? Nutrition. How well did you do at staying on course with eating healthy? I love one of the things Robin Sharma says. He says, if you don't make time for health, eventually you'll have to make time for disease, okay? Think about that. And then last but not least, number 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, clarity. How clear were you this week in being and doing the things you need to do to become that future person that you have envisioned, maybe in your legacy statement, in your life list, right? Think about that, okay? So energy, necessity, productivity, influence, courage, movement, move, sleep, nutrition, and clarity. Scales of 1 to 10. And then where you rated low, dive into that a little bit for the following week and say, you know what? I got to work on that. How am I going to work on that? What's my plan of attack to make that score a little higher this week? All right, everybody. Hey, have a great weekend. Make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.